A reading from the first letter of John. Beloved, see what love the Father has bestowed on us, that we may be called the children of God. Yet so we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know Him. Beloved, we are God's children now. What we shall be has not yet been revealed. We do know that when it is revealed, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. Everyone who has this hope based on Him makes himself pure as He is pure. The Word of the Lord.
Our second reading on this Solemnity of All Saints is taken from the first letter of St. John. We have been reflecting on true happiness, true blessedness. In the first reading, the blessedness of the saints really comes from God's action in their lives. The saints themselves proclaimed in the book of Revelation, God saved us. We are blessed not because of our achievements. We are blessed because God has done something good for us. God saves us. And of course, the saints also did their share. They persevered in the midst of trials and tribulations, and they allowed the blood of the Lamb of God to wash them clean. Yes, there is a human component to blessedness, but in the end, ultimately, blessedness, the blessedness of the saints, is due to God and God's action. This is affirmed by St. John in the second reading. Why are we blessed? Why we who are called saints, the holy ones here on earth, why are we blessed? Why are we one of the happiest people in the world? Because according to St. John, God has called you His children. Again, blessedness, happiness, comes from God's action. And this is unbelievable. Even St. John is telling us here, yes, believe it. Believe that God considers you God's children. And that is what you are. And as though St. John is bringing across this message of blessedness to those who are reading his letters, he says, you are God's children now. You are blessed now. You are happy now. Because God considers you God's children now. And this is a cause for joy. While we recognize our human parents, and we are happy to have human parents, we are blessed by our human parents. Imagine if it is God who considers us His very own, how blessed we are. And this blessing gives us hope. But at the same time, St. John is quite realistic. Because you are blessed as God's child, you will also be hated by the world. Those who cannot accept God will not be able to accept those who belong to God. But that is very little compared to the blessedness of being counted as part of God's family. And so, as blessed by God with the gift of filiation, we should strive to be like our Father. Let us strive to be like the one who claims us to be His children. And according to St. John, if we are children of God, we will try to be pure, holy, as God is holy. We see the dynamics. Blessedness comes from God, but there are implications and there are responsibilities if we want to remain in that state of blessedness.